Hi Taurus, welcome back to Omkaratarot and to you versus them. Taurus, let's see how you're feeling now, how the person connected to your energy is feeling, and what action we can expect in this connection. And Taurus, these are general collective readings, may not resonate with all of you. Please keep that in mind. Take what works for you, leave the rest. So let's begin. Welcome back, all my subscribers, and welcome in newcomers. Taurus Spirit. Alright, Taurus, newcomers. I'm setting down two sets of cards here. One side will be for you, one side will be for your person, and in the center, I'm going to have your dialogue message cards, mutual energies. If this is your reading, Taurus, you'll know which side you resonate best with. For me, this is going to be person A here, and this is going to be person B. Bottom of my deck, I have the Six of Pentacles in reverse. So somebody knows that their partnership is getting threatened. They could be planning, they could be thinking, I want to reach out, I want to send that message, but there is no communication between the two of you, or they feel, what if the other person doesn't respond? So they're very burdened, very overwhelmed, because they actually want to send a message and see if commitment or long term or a connection is still possible. This partnership can come back together. This person is overthinking too much. The other person says, well, I'm holding back. We've had a fight, or there's been some kind of argument, or some competition, or some secrets that were being kept. They say, yeah, you know what, I did think this was my soulmate, but they lied, cheated, ghosted, they hurt me, they betrayed me. So I think the other person is a bit pissed off. Okay, so let's see what's going to happen, Taurus. I'm going to first ask the universe. Spirit, tell me what's going on with Taurus and their person. Why are they both feeling this way currently? Taurus and their person, Spirit. Taurus and their person. All right. So the first card here, Taurus, is balance. There is a need for equal give and take, and that's exactly what we had here as the overall energy that was missing, right? So yes, there is a need for balance. Second card does say wedding. Somebody wants to move towards a long-term connection, which could be you, person A. And the third one says flirting. Was that what was being done, and the other person got pissed off? Somebody was flirting around, cheating, lying, ghosting, doing something that they shouldn't have. So now I think they are ready for commitment. So let's see how this goes. I'm going to clarify all these cards for you, Taurus. But before that, let's start with your dialogue message cards. Let's see if you guys could say something to each other right now, what that would be, and then I'll clarify the rest. So, and later we'll do your action cards as well. So, Taurus and their person, Spirit. Taurus and their person, if they could say something to each other now, what would that be? Right, let's take a few more from another deck. Taurus and their person, Spirit. If they could say something to each other now, what would that be? And I'll take a few more from a third deck, Taurus, and then we'll start the reading. Taurus and their person. All right, good to go. Let's start the reading. And Taurus, if any of you are looking for personal readings, my email is omkaratarot@gmail.com. You can reach me there. It's there in the description box below as well. All right, so the first card here, Taurus, says, I was there for you when you asked me to be, and even when you were silently suffering, I heard your soul cry out to me, asking for my support. I always showed up for you. But when I needed you, where were you? You go to bed with someone else and your soul comes to make love to me. I know when you're with someone else, and this just makes me feel heartbroken. You should be making love to me. You're holding us back because of your own self-worth issues and inability to forgive yourself. I've forgiven you. Would you just forgive yourself already? Let's live our life together free from the past. No one is perfect. When I thought about how badly I hurt you, I literally cried. I can't handle you not being in my life forever. For now, but not forever. I'm not your prince, and you're not my princess. I am your emperor, and you are my empress. I imagine the type of person you'd want to be with, and that person is nothing like me. I can envision us getting back together again. I can't imagine being with anyone else but you. I wasn't ready for unconditional love. I'm sorry I hurt you. I had some inner issues I needed to work on before I could love again. Alright, so these were some of your messages, Taurus. If these were resonating with your storyline, let's start the reading. I'm going to first focus on you, person A. And once I'm totally done here, later we'll move to the other side, newcomers. And please know these are not gender-based. If this is your reading, you will immediately pick up which side you're on, who this person is for you. And yes, it can be a love interest, spouse, ex, secret crush, could even be a business partner, relative, best friend, co-worker. Please use your own judgment. It is a general reading. Alright, so person A, come on, tell me, how are you feeling right now? What are you contemplating? You seem to be at crossroads right now, thinking, planning, strategizing. Yeah, they are thinking about, I think this person is very frustrated. They're very, very frustrated. They feel time is going by. Maybe you guys had an argument or fight. They're trying to figure out how they can remove the toxicity which has come between the two of you. So this person, maybe you guys are not communicating right now. They want to communicate. Person A says, yeah, I know we haven't been talking to each other, but I really, really want to talk. So what do you want to say with the Page of Wands? What's the Page of Wands for you? They want to reveal something. They want to break the silence. They don't like it that you guys maybe are not communicating with each other. They want to break the stagnancy which has come into this connection. They don't want the other person to go out there and give their heart to somebody else. It's like, yeah, I mean, I miss them. I love them. Yes, I never told them I love them, but I feel a void in my heart ever since they've gone, and I don't want them to, not love me or reject me or find somebody else. So this person is heavily thinking about all this. Why is that, person? Tell me. Why are you thinking all this? 10 of Wands, because they're very overwhelmed and burdened with what? That this connection is going to come to an ending. They feel if this no communication carries on, this chapter is going to shut down. And they'll be left by themselves. It's like this person is really wishing, hoping, praying. Now they're recognizing that was the golden cup. I don't want anyone else. That was the cup that I want. I'm still so attracted towards them. I want them back in my life. I want to talk to them. They are seeing the other person as maybe very confident, maybe getting a lot of attention from others. I think that worry is also there that, what if they find somebody else? What if they shut the door? What if I lose this connection completely? So they're very burdened, very overwhelmed that you guys are not communicating the way they would want it. So how do you see the connection currently then, person A? How do you see person B? How do you feel about the connection right now as I'm doing the reading? Hierophant. What's the Hierophant? What's the Hierophant? Person A says, I see person B as perfect marriage material. And if I don't go out there and offer them something, I'm going to lose my person to many others who will also see how glorious they are and how much of a marriage material they are, and then I'm going to lose my chance forever. I'll never get a second chance. So they are kind of really stressing. Yeah, this person is feeling the void in their heart that, oh my God, what if they don't want me? They don't want something long term with me. What if they move on? So person is, I think, thinking, planning of what they can say because they want to return. This person, if they can or they get that courage, this person wants the past to be forgotten. They want to move forward with person B. They want to come back and prove to person B that, you know what, I'm the person for you. I'm ready to step up. I want to be your counterpart. I want commitment with you. I don't want you to push me away. So they are kind of really stressing over this right now. Okay, so what action person A will finally take is here, which I'll open later. Right now, I'm going to go to the other side, see how person B is feeling, and then we'll do the action cards together. So, person B, how are you feeling about this then? Four of Pentacles. Person B says, yeah, they were the ones who were always holding back from me. This person was lying, cheating, ghosting, they were flirting maybe, or doing things they shouldn't. And that created quite a rift. They were creating competition. They wanted me to fight for them and chase them. But you know what? I know my worth and value. I know my worth and value. I'm not going to chase anyone. I know I'm marriage material. I know I honor myself. I respect myself, and I'm going to call in beautiful things into my life. So person B says, person A, that you never chose them or you never decided upon them. What's the Five of Wands? What happened? Maybe person A said something that I'm not interested, or I'm not sure, or something like that. Something they said which kind of really pissed off person B. Or maybe person B found out that person A wanted to keep their options open, or see what else is out there, or they were being juggled or something. So tell me then, why you tell me, person B, why do you feel this way? Moon. What's the moon card? They were keeping secrets? Yeah, they didn't do they didn't make things right. There was a lack of balance, lack of equal give and take. I think person B has coming to the conclusion that they are never going to change. The person who I thought was my soulmate, my best friend, somebody who was meant for me, turned out to be a trickster. This person was giving me illusions. They never offered me anything stable. They didn't value me. They didn't respect me. They didn't honor me. So person B says, yeah, there was no victory and success here. They left me like literally carrying all the emotional weight on my shoulders. They hurt me. They broke my heart. This person is a heartbreaker, promise breaker. So person B is like, yeah. So tell me then, person B, how do you see the connection currently? How do you see person A? How do you feel about the connection right now as I'm doing the reading? Seven of Swords again. See, person B is, I think, very, very still stuck on the fact that person A, you lied to them, cheated on them, ghosted them, hurt them, betrayed them, and plunged 10 swords in their back. Maybe person B says they treated me like an option. So I had no choice but to cut this person out of my life and take my power back. I had to stand up for myself, because I was hurt, I was betrayed, I was the one who, was left out, like I meant nothing to them. So person B is trying to move towards peace and happiness in their own life because they felt this connection was giving them too much stress and anxiety and keeping them stuck. Okay, so let's see then what actions you guys will take then. I'm going to take another deck for this one, Taurus. And while I shuffle which deck? This deck. Alright, while I shuffle this deck now, Taurus, if the storyline has resonated, please let me know. You can do that by tapping on the thumbs up button or leaving me a comment. And newcomers, repeating viewers, do like, share, subscribe to the channel. We welcome you in. Alright, so person A action. Back to you now. Action from your end towards person B or otherwise in your own life now in the next 7 days. Four of Swords. This person is in deep reflection, wishing, praying, hoping, talking to their angel spirit guides, reflecting on their past mistakes, I think. Tell me about the Four of Swords. Yeah, they are trying to figure out how to come back and apologize. This person wants to say sorry to the other person. And they're hoping, really praying that their person will forgive them. It's like now they are realizing how much in love with person B they are. They want to come and surrender to them. They are contemplating maybe how to do this because they want to come in correct. They want to offer their whole heart and they want to tell the other person that, you know what, you are the person I want to spend the rest of my life with. So right now, I think this person is in planning mode as to how they're going to approach person B. They have to apologize, they have to offer emotions, and they have to also come up with an offer that person B will not refuse. Okay, so person B, what about you? action from your end towards person A or otherwise in your own life now in the next 7 days. Page of Swords. Person B says, I'm going to be careful, Omkaratarot. After what I found out about them, I'm a bit suspicious of them now. I'm looking over my shoulder. I don't want to be fooled again. What's the Page of Swords? Yeah. Okay, so person B is stronger than they were. Uh, y- the problem here is because they've been hurt by you, person A, maybe hurt, abandoned, left out in the cold. Person B could be single right now. They could be trying to make their own dreams and wishes come true. Yes, they are calling in a brand new soulmate for themselves, but I do sense they are being a bit cautious. It's like they are finding it very difficult to trust any new person as well. So yes, as successful person B might be, or as well as they are kind of being a little reserved or a bit cautious, even with the new connections that are coming their way, because they don't want to be left out in the cold again. It's like they're still hurting over something that you did to them, right? So even though person B is trying to close the chapter and start a new one, they are waiting for the right person, somebody who instinctively they will feel, yes, this person is the right person for me. They are at my level. They are going to step up. They're going to do the right thing. And for that, person B is going to be like asking questions, I guess, or they have to be very clear in their mind. They are never ever going to allow anyone to hurt them maybe the way they were in the past. It's like look at this, there was a Queen of Swords here, right? I don't know where she went, but it's like, they want to, they feel I've learned a lesson here. I'm going to be very precise about who I choose now. I'm not going to just give my heart to anyone else because now I know how to see the red flags. So yes, they could have other new options. They could have new options coming into their life, but they are looking for somebody honest, straightforward, somebody who's going to step up, do right by them, and make their intentions clear that they are ready for a long-term commitment. Person B is looking for a brand new soulmate, that's for sure. I don't think they have found somebody yet because they are patiently waiting for a new person. But all the people who are coming into their life, it's like, yeah, this reminds me of my past. Not this one, not this one, not this one. Why? Because they've had their heart broken. So, person B, I think you need to, if you want to close this chapter and move on, you will have to kind of heal yourself a little more. And person A, if you want to step up and do right by them, well, you still have a chance. They are still there, right? That's what I feel. Of course, you can tell me in the comments. Till next time, then, love and light. Take care. Namaste, Taurus.